Hey, welcome back to Kuma Style Reviews. This is TJ, and what we're looking at is Fansproject's latest, their TFX-05 from their Parallax series. It's an armor kit for the Classics Optimus Prime. You're looking at these in the back, and you're going to see sidearm back there. That was actually the first TFX-05, and unfortunately, this was renamed TFX-05 as well, just due to a factory error. So, it's as simple as that, nothing funny about it. Now, looking at the box here, front, back, it's made to match the old ones with a little bit of spice to it. 2 layers of armor, as well as a couple of guns, and the instructions which aren't shown. Looking at everything all together here. That's what you're going to need to get started. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at Optimus Prime here. If you notice, he doesn't have that top section of the cab, which acts as a shield as well. Not needed for this. Neither is the smokestack weapon. So, nice little look at the beforehand. Getting this started here, starting with the shoulder pieces, they just peg it and flip around. Pretty simple. There you go. Now we're taking the head, just getting it prepped, putting that around, just like you're transforming it into alt mode. Now it comes with that big section, the top half for the cab. We're getting that separated. It turns into both his head and chest area, as well as his 2 guns. So we're getting the head and chest area transformed now. Pretty simple. And if you look at the 2 tabs on the front of the chest, they just go ahead and peg right in with the top of his chest there. It lines up really nice, and there are 2 clips in the back. Push it forward, push it down, just snap right in. Now you got these 2 guns that come with it. They go on the shoulders, they just slide right in. Now the back, it just clips to the back bumper. That grill section, you're going to keep it loose. It doesn't snap in anything because the bumper is secure enough. But once you got it secure, go ahead and flip that up so it at least covers the back. Now these are also easy to install. They clip right in over the existing windshields. There you go. Right. Now the arms, probably the most difficult thing to install. It's just as simple as sliding them up, pegging them on that hole there, and then making sure that the hands line up when you flip that back, because that's going to be necessary for the weapon. But easy. All this goes on pretty easy. Crotch piece snaps right on. Alright, now installing the feet. Again, it's as simple as sliding them on, but you gotta make sure the feet are facing downwards first. And it doesn't come with the feet themselves on the new armor flipped out, so just go ahead and do that. The heels are already ready. And you'll hear a good snap when they slide on. There we go, zoom in a little bit. It lines up pretty flush. Almost done, we're just transforming the guns here, flipping blasters out, then just moving it around. Trying to get that handle out there. There you go. Fingernails necessary. Now these guns can go either way. The way they have it on the instructions, I actually like it better as the inside, But for this review, we're going to go ahead and just keep that kibble section to the outside like it showed. But fair warning, in some of my pictures, you may see them opposite, just because I prefer it. There we go. Went ahead and transform both so you could see it twice. Not hard. Okay. Now we're inserting those guns. That's why you need to make sure that hand was lined up, because it actually goes in the hole of the original hand. Slides in tight. Holds really well. Just a size comparison with the Classics Optimus. This comes to about 8 inches, putting it a full 2 inches taller than the original Voyager. I don't exactly remember classic scales too well, but I believe that makes it leader class or so. And then, with the previous Parallax armors, got Protector, Optimus, City Commander, and aesthetically they match up well. I think that Optimus is a bit thin of the waist area, but overall the aesthetic is spot on. A couple more views of them side by side here. I really dig what they did with Optimus's face sculpt especially. Now just looking at Optimus himself, front to back. It's a whole lot of bumper in the back. But it works. I just wish the front matched a little bit more. And just an up, down, front and back. Giving you guys a good look here. Now we're just taking a look at the poseability. Those back cannons are posable. The head, ball jointed. Shoulder cannons, in and out. All around. Moves pretty well. And he keeps the same poseability that he had with the Classics Optimus. The base mode. Nothing's hindered. Now the fingers are opposable. 4 and 1. Fingers and thumb. Waist. Like I said, same as Classics Optimus. With a little bit added. Got some ankle tilt there as well. Those cannons adjusted. They look best up. Now this is a pre-production sample, so the cannons on mine were a bit loose. That should be tightened up in the finished model. And I do like the amount of space that it adds between the front and back, even though the original Classics Optimus wasn't bad at all. He had some pretty far back hills. Getting a nice little pose here. That little heroic angle going on. Right. Now we're going ahead and taking off those shoulder cannons so we can get this guy transformed into alt mode. Starting with the head here, just flip that guy back. Get that armor over those blasters. Flipped over. Now that's a little bit tight, that flap area there, but once you get it, it's good. And no lock or anything, they just line up together. Now, just take a look at how I twist the arms and things like that. For this review, I've only been doing one of each side when it comes to specific transformations, but we're flipping that waist around just like transforming the Classics Optimus Prime. Pretty similar. All right. Now again, this is just the one arm. I believe it's the right arm that we're going to start with here. You're just getting that flap turned down so you can move that window around it. And the instructions do a pretty good job of laying this out. Take the arm back first to get that shoulder armor flipped around. bring it back. Then you can bring it all back at once. And then just like the Classics Optimus, you just go ahead and take that bicep and flip it around. Pretty easy. That side's done. You get both sides, and the grill just tabs into those two pieces right there. Pretty simple. See how it should line up there? Move to the feet. We're almost done. Flip those feet up. So it pegs in on the sides, and then the feet themselves that flip over, you have to put one part, tap it in over the other. Get those original Optimus fists pegged in so you can bring those legs up. Boom. Almost there. Just transforming the guns back so that we can reassemble that top cap piece. Side 2. Peg them together. Right. Now see those two indents there? They line up with the peg on top. And there are two pegs, you can see it by my thumb there. You got to get those pegged in on the sides too. Kind of bring those around and then peg them in. And everything lines up pretty breezy. It's just about making sure those pieces are pegged in and everything like that, but it lines up well. There you go. Clipping the smokestacks in. It's pretty easy to tell which parts go inside, so it lines up flush on the sides. Couple of views here. And here you have it. This is the TFX-05 Optimus Prime armor in alt mode. Checking it out. We're going to do some comparisons here as well. Here we go. Wanted to keep with the molds but different colors. There's Shadow Scythe as well as Shadow Commander. See how it looks to those Protector and Commander modes in alt mode. Now one thing you'll notice, it does have that circle on the back. It can still connect with the G3 trailer, which of course connects to the TFX-01, or it's like 01B or something like that. Whatever the DIA Commander armor is. The only problem is now you can't connect the TFX trailer to Optimus directly. It has to go through the G3 trailer as a middle. It'd be cool if this was like a precursor to a God Bomber trailer or something like that. That'd be really neat, since it goes for that Power Master Optimus look anyway. There you go. And it's cool. I actually have it displayed in alt mode right now just because of how nice all three of these looks together. I wish the cab was a little bit closer to the trailer, but it looks good. Just taking a last look here. This has been TFX-05 Power Master Optimus armor from Fansproject. Check the pictorial review out on kumastyle.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. Click these links here. Link to the pictorials in the description box. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next review.